Hello everyone! It's been cold here lately, and so I wanted to make the family a hearty soup, kale soup, one of our family's favorite soup to eat during cold months. So I'll list the ingredients below in the description box, but just wanted to show you visually what I used for this soup. So what I do is I first brown the ground turkey and cook it thoroughly in a pan, or you can just go straight to the one pot that you're going to use to include all the ingredients later. Yeah, sometimes I do wish I can mince the garlics this fast, but I did speed up the video so that you can see how I mince, otherwise it would take forever. I do freeze my garlics on pre-peeled ones in the freezer and put it into a Ziploc bag, and whenever I need it I just take out as much as I need and mince it right there. It makes it very convenient. This is about the time I'll put a little bit of olive oil, around half of a tablespoon, and I'll keep stirring it until it browns. And by the way, I love this spatula. It's one of the best kitchen utensils I've ever bought, and what it does is after you cook it in between, you don't have to place it anywhere. You can just place it right back on the edge of a pot or a cooking pan, just like you see me doing right now. It's very convenient. I can just go back to it, and it doesn't get hot when you come back to it, nor does it melt the spatula. I only use half of an onion, so the other half goes back into my Tupperware that stores half of my unused onion for next time. So convenient. Whenever I'm prepping for a meal or a course, see the big bowl that I just showed, I put that next to me because I don't have a trash bin or trash can close by. It's pretty far away from my island, so I like to discard any ends of like zucchini here that I'm cutting up into small little pieces, or an onion peel. Then I can discard everything all at once, and then it makes cleaning up a little easier. I know I don't have a clip of me chopping up onions, but I like to just mince it, and this is the time where I add the minced garlics and the onions so that I can kind of season the meat early on with the garlic and the onion. Then I add a little bit of salt, about 1 to 2 teaspoons, and depending on how salty or bland you like. And the same goes for the black pepper, just as much as you want. Some people like it more, some people like it less. It doesn't really change too much of the flavor, so it all depends on how much you like to add. This is a pretty much recurring theme in most of my cooking. I like to add chili pepper powder flakes in most of my cooking. Actually, it just spices things up, and my family likes it. I'm again using pre-peeled carrots, baby carrots, and just chopping them up. And I had already cut the celery to pretty much similar sizes. As you can see, the zucchini, the carrots, and the celery, and they're going to be ready to put in to the pot. I put all the vegetables in. I put the Great Northern beans in there. I've already rinsed and strained them. I've decided to use chicken stock for this time around. You can make your own chicken stock or use bone stock or beef stock, whichever stock you want. It doesn't really matter, and you can use 1 box or 2 boxes, just depending on how much liquid you want in your soup. Other than the fact that the weather was really cold, what motivated me to want to make this soup was when I went grocery shopping, I saw the kale and it looked so fresh and just bountiful that I just thought, oh my goodness, I need to make kale soup. So it was a great opportunity for me to make this soup this time around. I season with basil and Italian seasoning and dry cilantro. Please comment below and let me know what kind of seasoning you use. I would love to try out your version. I then add about 2 cups of water. You can add even up to 3 cups and it won't make a huge difference in the flavor. And then I close the lid and wait until it boils. After the soup has been boiling for a while, I add the kale into the pot and I let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes on low heat. Then I add my zucchini way at the end, but not before something else, just because I like to have a little bit more texture to the zucchini. And what I meant by something else is the spinach, and the spinach is very optional. We like spinach in our family, so I like to add this, and this is truly really way at the end after the fire has been turned off, and I just put it in there just for less than a minute and then I serve. So I save up the spinach for the next day when we eat it again, and I put the spinach in way at the end right before we're about to eat. You know, the soup was a hit when everybody went for seconds. I hope you enjoy the kale soup.